Very simply, the President had undertaken all avenues, including diplomatic and legal means, to do what he can for Mary Jane. As it is the President's belief that every human life is invaluable. At the last minute, a stay had been granted. And as we conveyed this morning, we are all relieved by this welcome development. The purpose of the stay is to allow Mary Jane to give testimony in connection with the complaint filed against the recruiters. We would like to thank all those who stood in solidarity with the Velosos. At the same time, we would also like to thank the government of Indonesia for the favorable consideration of our request. And finally, the Philippine government reiterates its strong commitment to pursue full investigation of those accountable for the victimization of Mary Jane. I will ask Charles Jose to answer your questions. See you later.
Statement.
Good morning to everyone. Now, I will try to answer questions that you may have. Well, it already took effect last night when the execution was not carried out. Now we have to find out the details now from the Indonesian government as to how long the stay would be.
Where is Mary Jane now?
Mary Jane is now back in her Yogyakarta prison cell.
What are the terms of the...
That's also something that we have to get the details from the Indonesian government.
So far, what are the initial understanding of the conditions?
Well, the understanding so far is that the stay was granted based on a request for Mary Jane to be able to testify, in connection with the case that were cases filed against the recruiter, Maria Cristina Serio. So this is the understanding for the basis of the stay that was given.
Mm-hmm. Sir, may we know what transpired during the last hours leading to the grant of reprieve for Mary Jane?
Well, if you will recall, President Aquino met with President Widodo in KL at the sidelines of the ASEAN summit, and they discussed this. And later that day, the Indonesian government came back with the reply that there's no basis for the request, and the execution will be carried out. And then yesterday night there was a news report that President Widodo held an emergency meeting specifically to study Mary Jane's case. And then news report came out that again that the Indonesian government decided to push through with the execution. So from that time, and I think the Indonesian government continued considering our request, and finally I think they decided to favorably consider our request. I think the surrender of Serio that day, I think, played a big part. Initially, we already informed the Indonesian government that we already have filed charges, but then with the surrender of the recruiter, then I think that made our case even stronger.
So, sir, categorically, we can say that Mary Jane is already a state witness now.
Yan po nagaganap na press conference ngayon sa Department of Foreign Affairs at sinabi nga ng DFA na posibleng nagkaroon ng epekto sa naging desisyon ng Indonesia na i-delay ang pag-execute kay Mary Jane ay dahil sa pagsuko ng sinasabing kanyang recruiter at pagsasampa ng kaso laban sa kanya.